Welcome back. Okay, Louise Hay's Power Thought cards. And here's this one, right? I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all the people, myself included. See how it's an internal dynamic that reflects outwardly, right? So divine peace and harmony surround me. When we believe that, just the thought of that to me is comforting, right? And dwells in me. So if we believe that about ourselves, that peace is around me and within me, it feels good. And it changes how we look at things, right? And it says, I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. So that's big as well. I feel tolerance and compassion. So when we tolerate and give ourselves compassion for our, failings or whatever we believe about ourselves that, causes us some level of distress or disturbs our peace, we have to have compassion for ourselves. It's big. It's really big. And when you do have it for yourself, you'll be able to see others through that compassionate lens as well. So awareness of all of this is the biggest key. It's like a golden key to life when you're aware of how your thoughts create your world. And our thoughts generally are created by, past generations to some degree, right? Our parents, our grandparents, extended family. When we're children, we absorb everything around us, and we take the thoughts and we just assume that it's, we just take them and believe the same things pretty much, right? And just think it's a given. Not realizing or recognizing or being exposed to the knowledge that you can change your thoughts, and then you can change what you experience. So the power's all within. That's what I love about thought work and healing work, because so much of it is from within. And most people don't realize, because we have this tape going in our head, right, of all our past experiences, what we were told by our families of origin, what we believed about ourselves. And we just think that that's how life is. And the beautiful thing is that to be exposed to the information and to know that that's not everything. We can change what we think. We can change what we believe. We can change how we view ourselves. And that's just that's the most powerful thing that we could go through, to see ourselves differently from what was projected onto us. And it happens all the time today, like all the time. I hear people say, I have people close to me that, this person said this and that, and what happens is especially, of course, when it's hurtful and negative, it gets like absorbed in that's the truth. And then there's like a defense that comes up, like a defense. Well, they said I was this and that, and it's not right, and this and that. And the point becomes, what people say is usually a reflection of what they feel about themselves. Like I'm saying, it's a common theme. So when someone says something that's hurtful to us, we don't have to absorb it and accept it as meaning something about ourselves, because truthfully, it means everything about that person. So, and to get upset about what other people say it's kind of sad, because that's their experience. That's what they believe. And it means absolutely nothing about you as a person. So that's the beauty of this. When you learn this and you have the knowledge and you recognize it, then whatever other people do, have at it, like it doesn't mean anything about us. Whatever they say and do doesn't mean they can try to make it sound like it does, and then they can blame other people for how they feel. And that's because how we feel is our responsibility, no one else's. So it's up to us. And that freedom is beautiful and so powerful. And the more people that know it, the more peaceful world we'll have, right? When we know that we're the ones responsible for what we think, we're the ones responsible for what we feel, we're the ones that are responsible for what we do, right? And how we move in the world. It's up to us. It's not, we become victims when we blame everybody else for everything that happens. Then we have no self-authority, right? We have no ability to change it because we're a victim. But you take your power back when you recognize that I'm not a victim. You can do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say. It's up to me how I interpret it, what I do with it, whether I accept it as truth or not accept it as truth, whether I believe it about myself or not, and whether there's work I have to do on myself and what I think and believe. It's all about the self. It's all about the self. And that's wonderful for everybody, truthfully. So, all right, I went on a little bit long with that one. Wishing you peace, love, and happiness on your healing journey. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. And I hope it helps someone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.